Let's start with the good. Malawi chief Teresa Kachindamoto is undoubtedly the star of the continent, as well as an idol for girls in the country. She's the senior chief in the Dedza district and rules informally over approximately 900,000 people. She's known for her hard stand on child marriage and dissolved some 850 child unions. Malawi only last year passed a law banning child marriages. Kachindamoto has developed a system that enables her to find children in unlawful marriages and has sent hundreds of young girls back to school.
They said, no, we have the rights with our girls. And even the men, we have the rights with our boys. So there's no one who can change what we are doing. I said, well, enough is enough. But this time, I want to change. I don't like this. I want these children to be educated.
Moving to Mozambique, the country marked 30 years since the death of Samora Machel. Machel, a characteristic military commander and ardent Marxist, became the country's founding president after independence from Portugal in 1975. Machel died in a plane crash in 1986. Investigations into the incident have been inconclusive, but speculation that South African apartheid-era security agencies brought down the plane has long persisted.
Para Moçambique,
For Mozambique,
o desfecho do dossiê
the result of the investigation
sobre a morte de Samora Machel
on the death of Samora Machel
continua a ser uma prioridade nacional
remains a national
e um
priority
imperativo patriótico.
and a patriotic imperative.
Gambia's election was also a big newsmaker on the continent. Long-term President Yahya Jammeh was defeated at the polls by his opponent Adama Barrow. Jammeh initially conceded defeat.
It's a clear victory because our system says a simple majority.
But in an about turn that drew international condemnation, is now disputing the results and calling for another election. He came into power in 1994 during a military coup and has remained in power since. Moving to Sudan, where the death of prominent Sudanese politician Hassan al-Turabi sent shockwaves through that country, al-Turabi, once a political ally of President Omar al-Bashir, became an influential opposition leader. Many believed he would change the political course of the country. Al-Turabi died of a heart attack in March. Thousands of mourners filled the streets in a procession and funeral that aired on national television. And back home, 12-year-old ballet dancer Fakir Bestman won a place at the renowned American Academy of Ballet Summer School for Excellence in New York. It hosts a training program for gifted young dancers. Even though he only started dancing about 3 years ago, Bestman's skills and talent garnered him attention and acclaim both locally and internationally. Bestman lives in Hanover Park, a gang-infested neighborhood on the outskirts of Cape Town.
It's not nice to live in Hanover Park, but there's now peace there. They're shooting people, innocent people, and it's not nice. And people like to say negative things about Hanover Park, and it's not nice to say negative things of other places. And so there must always come good things, because people say in Hanover Park there's never coming good things out of Hanover Park, only bad stuff.
Bestman's story is one of courage and hope. As for children from poor townships, ballet can be a faraway dream, even more so for boys.